as promised, more eBay madness coming in fresh off the mail truck, or yeah, USPS, but not really because they've been sitting around for a little bit. But now we get to finally actually show them all, so let's dig into them. Alright everybody, so as you saw in the intro and possibly in the previous video is the one I recorded first. Whether I upload that one first, we'll see. I don't know. It could be out of order, but that's okay. The last of the packages that I've had sitting around from eBay for the last couple weeks, finally time to show them all, and we will do so with the help of my Green Lantern, my Blue Lantern ring. We got some hope, and I'm hoping, I don't need the hope because I know what these books are. So I was gonna say I hope for some goodness here, but I already know what they are because that's why I bought them. So let's dig into them ever so gently. Even though that sounded really aggressive right there. But inside the little envelope, this, the invoice here. Oh yeah, this is all enjoy these two. Yeah. So I already know. Thanks for the purchase. I hope you love it. I found the one seller. I was looking for a specific set of books, and they had a bunch of other stuff I wanted. So as you do, I indulged myself in their listings, and oh yeah. What is this? I should open another box up too. But actually, yeah, I'm gonna open another box up too. Because, oh my goodness, there was a lot of stuff from this seller. Again, that's what I say. You gotta maximize, get more bang for your buck. Like anytime I'm looking for something, that's one way I comparison shop. I say comparison shop either online, at conventions especially. Like in my way for doing it on eBay, just while I open this up, give you a couple tips, is like especially if I'm looking for a specific single issue, I will go through, I'll search for that issue, narrow down to comics, obviously, to get some of the other categories out of the way. And I'll just go down the list, like go through the entire list of results, no matter how many it is, and I'll add them all to my watch list. And then I'll go to my watch list and I'll just sort by recently added, and it'll list them in the order that you recently added those items to your watch list. And then I'll go through each of those and I'll check. I'll add them to my watch list based on quality and like condition and price and shipping and combined shipping rates if they have that listed, like all of that. International stuff, I usually won't bother with those. But then when I get them on my watch list, then I'll go through each of those and I'll check the seller's other items to see what they have, because it'll kind of make the decision. Like that'll kind of help the decision which one I'll go with. I obviously narrow down my condition, and I might even, depending on the seller's other items and their combined shipping rates, I will absolutely, some like one auction may have maybe a couple dollars, like $1, $2 higher than some of the other ones, but that seller might have other books that I'm interested in and will offer like a crazy stupid flat rate fee or something like that. And I'll take the extra hit for the sake of getting those other books in the same shipment. Like that's easy, like easy deal. No hesitation. All right, so now this one is, I don't know what's going on here. Okay, so try not to make a mess. You know, I kind of did already. So from the first package, this, because I had to add the other stuff in there. And whoa, I didn't realize, I forgot it was this big. It was a lot of books. A lot, as you can tell. I think it was like 49 books or something. I don't know what the hell this is. Did they like tape over the paper? Or is that, I think they, oh, I think I see what they did here. I figured out the best way to do this. I hope they at least like alternated the books so they're not all just, this is insane. But yeah, that's what happens when you buy a lot of books from seller. And it was, I think that already, oh yeah, because that's why they came in 2 separate packages, because I had added those ones last, and like by the time he got back to me about the shipping rate for the first set of books, he had already packaged them up, so we just kind of did that. So let's add those in here. So, all right, so now Oh man, look at this. This is insane. I love it. All right, so we're going back to DC. We got The Adventures of Superman, number 543, The Revenge Squad. Now, why I have this book, as far as I know, nothing too crazy about it, but it has a character in there named Riot. I can't remember if it's the guy in the gray. I think it's Scully over here, who's been a foe of Supergirl's as well. And apparently he's some scientist who, what could he do? He ended up doing something where he can make, was it duplicates of himself? I think so. There's something, I was looking at some of Supergirl's rogues and like thinking of like brainstorming ways to kind of expand it. And I was just kind of looking at some of the other characters that I wasn't as familiar with. And some of them had been some of Superman's foes as well. So I was like, oh, let me go check out some of their appearances. Like I want to, like the Riot one. Like he just seemed kind of interesting. So I went to search up a bunch of his appearances. So that's what it'll be in some of these books. And then we have Spectacular Spider-Man 207 and 208. These are just 2 more issues for my Spectacular Spider-Man run. And some more Marvel. We got the Fantastic Four, Heroes Return. So I finally got the beginning of this series here. There's 1. Number 2, The Legend Begins Anew. Just now, welcome home, Invisible Woman. Now die. Mr. Fantastic goes ape. Hey, we couldn't resist. I wonder if that's going to be like Red Ghost. I think Red Ghost is the one that always has like those 8 companions with him, I think. And then where the hell is the issue numbers? Let's go to the barcode. Number 4. I feel like it's got to be somewhere up there. Oh, there it is. Right under the Silver Surfer. So I do have some Heroes Return of Fantastic Four this run, but not this early stuff. This is the first time I've ever come across it. And then next we have a nice little run of Green Lantern. Some John Stewart stuff. Like it was just wild to come across all these in one set. So it goes from 185 through 194. We'll show off all of them. Special origin issues. I think this is the one I was really after because it kind of talks about his origin. So wanted that. And then he was like, oh, 185, like a whole little run. 186. Like, hell yeah, I'll do that. A bunch of John Stewart stories. Absolutely. 187. Oh, was that? No, it's Eclipsa. Oh, that's cool too. So Eclipsa is a character I want to see some more stories from too, because he has a cool look. And thinking about, I don't remember something about his powers. I don't know anything about his origin. So 188. But really, I like his design. He always sticks out a lot. So 189. Ooh, look at this. Gotcha. 190. Ooh. 191. Sapphire Story. 192. I could leave you here to die, Green Lantern, but I think I'll kill you instead. 193. 193, right? Yeah. And Forget It, Harbinger. You're not taking us anywhere. Finishing up this run, 194. So that's just cool as hell to get all that. Like that seller had all that run there. I was like, what? Hell yeah, I'll take that. I'm like, thank you. And then we got over here a couple of Birds of Prey issues. That's a run I still would like to finish up at some point. 113, Metropolis or Bust. Or Dust, not really. What am I talking about? And then Hawk vs. Shark. Who? 114. This one has a Goodwill sticker on it. It's been a while since I've been to a Goodwill. I have never seen comics at one. Oh wait, never mind. I'm not done with Birds of Prey. I knew there was more. 115. Misfit and Black Alice. What did I say? Black Alice equal Bird Strike. What is this cover? It looks like... I don't know. I almost said Noto for some reason, but the coloring on it is not quite right. Queen Killer Shark, Gail Simone, Nicola Scott, Doug Hazelwood. Nicola Scott is an amazing artist. 116. And obviously, Gail Simone's a fantastic writer. Fans of both of those. And then Head Games 117. Now this next set is absolutely well, I only need one of these books, but the rest of these books I already have. But I was like, man, you know what? I'll take them. Like, I don't know why. I was like, I basically just said fuck it, and I'll add them on anyway, even though I have them all, like I said. But the one book I don't have is Siege the Cabal, this one shot. So I was like, oh, okay, like I'll take that too. Like, why not? Is that a David Finch cover? It is. But you got Siege number 1, number 2, 3, and 4. Now, I absolutely dug Siege. I think the 4th issue might not have been as great, but overall, I liked it. 4-issue miniseries, and man, Olivier Coipel draws probably my favorite rendition of Captain America. Like, it's hard to beat. Like, his Captain America, his Mark Brooks, man, just so many other artists. Like, even like just I almost put them in like a Captain America playoff, like Captain America art playoff or something, with like them, Jack Kirby, and a couple other artists, even Ron Garney, Chris Bachalo. Like, all of those have drawn some fantastic Captain Americas, but man, Olivier Coipel's just has always stood out to me. And also, part of the reason why I got this other set was I was thinking about all the books that I have signed, and even though I don't, it was way before I'd ever thought about getting anything graded, which I still haven't done. Gotten into grading any books, but as I kind of think about it, like, man, what's gonna happen like later on? Like, I don't know. I just have a bunch of books that I used to get signed, and obviously I never just cared about. I was like, all right, I want to meet these creators, and I have a bunch of books signed. I was like, dang, you know what? I wonder if I should get doubles, have some unsigned copies of some books. So I was like, I don't know. So this is kind of a catalyst for that. So I don't know. But next up, we have, let's see, it's a nice little run of another Heroes Return series. Iron Man. Actually, I think these are part of it too. Oh, these are just a separate, they're from the same series, but just a different little run that he had listed. So we got Iron Man, Heroes Reborn, Heroes Return. Stern, Chin, and Stucker here. Here's number 14. I think this was, where the hell did this go? Enter Nitro, the Hero Killer. 15. Ooh, look at this. 16. The Fury of the Dragon. 17. I like that coloring on that. Warbird battles for her life, and wait till you see the new armor inside. What is that? Banetronics. Invincible Iron Man number 18. Again, this is the volume after the relaunch, or the original series, and then Heroes Reborn, which didn't last so long. It was like a year for all of us, and they said, you know what, screw that, and we're going to Heroes Return. Brought them all back. So volume 3 around 1998. So Heroes Return was 96. So then 98. What is this? This is, wow, what's going on here? 19. Looks like, I don't know what's going on. Well, that was kind of cool. 20. And, wait, was that it? No? Still going. Oh, I like the coloring on this. It begins here, the 8th day, introducing Inferno. 21. The 8th day, part 2 of 4. Number 2. I think this one, I think it might have been after this when I saw the, yeah, 22. So 14 and 22. But then, also had, or was this part of the same one? No, it was a separate lot. 23. 24. Oh, this should be Ultimo. It was a villain from way back, at least in the Bronze Age for sure. Yeah, this is a 3-part arc with Ultimo in here. Giant Size Spectacular number 25. So some Bronze Age books, which I do have some of these Ultimo appearances in Iron Man series from, I think it was in the I mean, it's from the Bronze Age, but it was, I'm trying to think of the issue numbers. It was either some in the 70s, the 80s, or the early 90s. Like issue numbers, not the years. But then we're not done with Iron Man because we got a few more here. What is this? Remote control Tiberius Stone. You got a little post-it notes like separating the arcs. There's 37. Maybe 37 through 40. 38. This almost looks like a painted cover. I don't know if it is or not. Was it car images? What? Oh my. 39. But that was like 20 something years ago, so that's definitely a change in style for him. And did I say 29 and 39? I don't know. And then 40 there. Iron Man action. And then, oops, finish it up. The last books. We got some Avengers action. Oh man, did I open? Yeah. So from that Avengers run, which I almost done with, I should be just about done with it, honestly. 38. I got a good chunk of this the last year or so. 39. Earth's Mightiest Heroes. This is a cool cover. 40. And then jump up towards they started putting the legacy numbering, and then kind of get into towards the end of, yeah, just about the end of the run. 497, well, it's 82 and 497, or 497, I guess. And Union Jack, we got Scott Collins on this, 83 and 498. And then the Namor Firefighter calendar cover, 84 and 499. And then Disassembled starts right after this to finish off the series, which was a fantastic ending. So yeah, that is that. This like I went through and I was like, man, yeah, I told him, I think after my initial winning, I was like, yeah, I'm still going through the rest of your books, so it's gonna be a little bit, but then I'll pay right away. He's like, all right, just send me a message when you're done. I'll send an invoice, and then I did all that. So yeah, should be 49 books. I'll count them again, and I remember counting like through them all. But yeah, all over the place. Marvel, DC, got plenty of Iron Man, Fantastic Four, Spectacular Spider-Man, got a Superman book in there, Fantastic Four, Avengers, Green Lantern, Birds of Prey, got Siege, some duplicates there. Nice little run of Iron Man, so that was cool. But yeah, so some good eBay shopping. So that wraps that up. Again, there's tons of stuff. Some eBay madness going on. Doesn't stop. But it probably will right now. Because again, I kind of do it in spurts. But that's just how that goes. Yeah, so now, when I went from y'all, share your thoughts. What have you been after? Or what are you eyeing on eBay? How do you like to eBay? Like, what's your process when you're looking at books? Either a specific single issue or maybe a set of books. Like, what's your process? How you go about that? And how you like compare and like kind of narrow down your choices for which issues you're going to buy from which seller, and just your whole process about that and whatever else you're after. What do you think of any of these books that I picked up? Have you read any of these Iron Man books, especially or Fantastic Four books from Heroes Return? What do you think about Heroes Reborn and Heroes Return from the 90s, as well as the Heroes Reborn, the one that they just did? Whatever, I didn't look into any of that. But yeah, so share all your thoughts in the comments below. As always, looking forward to hearing that and talking with all of you. So, happy reading, happy hunting, happy collecting. This is Geno's Comics. Thanks for watching and peace out.